Hi guys, welcome to Martinmade. My name's Stephanie and today I am trying a Pinterest recipe. It is an Olive Garden recipe that is on a website that I found, and so I'm going to be trying that tonight for supper. And so that's what I'm in the middle of right now. I'm going to show you what to do and how to do it. I will also leave the link down below so that you can go to the website as well and find that recipe. I will also put the recipe down below, but let's get started.
So starting off, this is the Copycat Olive Garden Chicken Vino Bianco. So starting off, you're going to want to combine half a cup of flour, half a teaspoon of salt, quarter teaspoon of black pepper on a plate, and you're going to stir that together and then place the chicken breasts in the flour mixture one at a time, getting it nice and coated. Once it's coated, flip it over and coat the other side, shake off any of the excess, and then set it aside. Then you're going to do this with all 4 chicken breasts. Once that's done, you're going to heat up oil in a skillet over medium-high heat, and you're going to place all 4 chicken breasts in the skillet and start cooking them. This will take about 8 to 10 minutes, and then you're going to remove the chicken and set it aside. Now while the chicken is finishing, you'll want to make sure you chop up half of an onion and 5 cloves of garlic minced. Now next you're going to need 4 tablespoons or quarter cup of butter, and this is how our butter comes up here in Canada. It's one huge block, and so I normally just cut it into quarters, and that is half of a cup per stick. So that's kind of what I do for that. Now in a separate bowl you're going to want to add 1 cup of heavy cream, quarter cup of lemon juice, 1 cup of white wine or chicken broth, quarter teaspoon of crushed red pepper flakes, and salt and pepper, as well as half a cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Now when the chicken is done, you're going to pull it out and you're going to add your butter to this pan, and you're going to add your onions and garlic to this pan, and you want to cook the onions until they're translucent. It should be about 2 minutes. Now once the onions are done, you're going to want to add a quarter cup of flour to this mixture. Then you're going to whisk that together until it's combined, and then you're going to add your heavy cream slowly to this mixture and whisk it until it's nice and smooth. Next, you're going to cook half a pound of pasta. They suggest linguine, I use tortellini, but once that is completely cooked, you are going to want to reserve 1 cup of the liquid. Once you're done with that, you can dump the rest. Now it's time to add your heavy cream mixture to this pot. Once you've done that, then you may add the 1 cup of reserved broth from your pasta. Then go ahead and add your pasta to this. Stir it around just a little bit to get it nice and covered. And then you can start adding your chicken. Once the chicken has warmed back up, you can top it with tomatoes and scallions, but by now it is ready to serve and enjoy.
So I finished supper, we've eaten, and I wanted to tell you what I thought. So I made the meal just slightly different than the recipe. My son doesn't really love onions, so I didn't want very many onions, as well as the tomatoes. I didn't add those to it. And then instead of the wine, I used chicken broth. And so that was the only difference with the recipe. But I would not make that recipe again. I didn't think it turned out that great, maybe because I've never had that before, but I did everything pretty much the way that it said. The sauce was not very good. I didn't really care for it. Neither did my son or my husband. So I won't be making it again. If I did make it again, I would definitely exclude the lemon juice altogether, and I would add more pasta. So anyway, thank you for joining me. I hope you had a wonderful day, and I hope you enjoyed this Pinterest try. It was a fail, but you never know unless you try. So I will talk to you in the next video. Bye.